This week, we take a look at how students balance their schoolwork while having a job,
the new chill zone,
and our new principal.
All that and more on the Warrior Weekly. Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly, presented by Warrior Student Media. I'm Sydney Boswell.
And I'm Fionn Curtain. This week, we take a look at a number of exciting events and stories at MCHS.
First, McHenry's Warrior Student Media followed students to learn about the process students go through to balance out their work between school and their job.
Many students in MCHS have jobs. On top of being a full-time student, having a job can lead to many difficulties as a student, but it can also offer a multitude of skills in early adulting. Staff at MCHS agree that building on early work ethic is beneficial.
Sometimes having a job helps students because it gives them more motivation to use their time productively, right? Like being productive in AIM or when they're not working.
Although having a job is beneficial, some students understand there's only so much they can do with their time.
Time management wise, like I said, I need to find a way to get my work done, and sometimes it's harder because I focus more on work sometimes.
There are only good things that come out of working while in school. As long as priorities are set straight, there should be no problem.
I've also seen times where it hurts, where if they find themselves too focused on their job and then not making time to do school.
Do the pros or cons outweigh each other? That's for you to decide. Keep working hard, Warriors, and remember, school's work comes first. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were James Adams, Johan Zapata, and Izzy Townsend.
Next, Warrior Student Media explores the brand new chill zone located directly across from the auditorium.
Getting help at MCHS has never been easier with all the psychologists being in the new Warrior Support Center. Ms. Nicole Chaya elaborates on the benefits of the support center and what students can expect from it.
This year has been renamed to the Warrior Support Center. It's an area in the building where students can come and take a 10-minute break if they need to regroup or just have some time by themselves. After 10 minutes, if they need more time, they're going to ask to talk to someone in student services, which could be a psychologist, social worker, counselor, and we can help them work through things in order to get back to class.
The extra benefits of having all the psychologists in one area means a bigger room is needed.
We are now upstairs on the third floor, right across from the auditorium. The space up there was just underutilized, and so the school redesigned the area to have psychologists and social workers all in one area, which is great for teaming and student support in the building.
Whether it's only a few minutes to recollect or anything extra, the Warrior Support Center is open to any student at any time.
The new area specifically gives students an area to quietly and peacefully kind of regroup. It is kind of tucked away from the rest of the building, and sometimes it's just hard to find space where you can be by yourself for a little bit to use some coping skills or reflect on what's going on.
Mrs. Tina Breitenbach explains what the new support center offers to students.
I think that more students, if they knew what we had or knowing what we have, that they have a place to escape. I would prefer they come to the Warrior Support Center as opposed to finding places in the building, because this is a place where if you need support, if you need somebody to talk to, if you just need a safe space to relax, take a breath, because you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, then that's what we're here for.
The Warrior Support Center is always there for students who need the extra boost, and there will always be someone in there to help with any issues. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Dylan Olshansky, Tori Clark, and Elijah Latronica.
Lastly, Warrior Student Media welcomed a new principal and investigates how he will connect to the Warrior culture.
A new school year means new beginnings. With former principal Dr. J.D. Prickett stepping away from MCHS last year, McHenry's had to have a familiar face take the reins of the new upper campus principal.
My first impressions of Mr. Eisenman is he's super friendly and very energetic whenever I see him in the mornings or even at the end of the day, just all throughout the day.
Seeing how well Mr. Eisman performed as the freshman campus principal, he's already made adequate relationships with sophomores alike.
So he has a really good bubbly personality and stuff. He's a little more I think he's a little more strict because of how there's a lot of more kids in this school now, but with freshman campus and stuff.
But even then, Mr. Eisman will still have some work to do in order to improve with these before mentioned adequate relationships.
I would like to get to know him more.
I think just get more involved, kind of make himself more known.
However, daunting questions that all students have. Why did the switch happen? Why is Mr. Eisman here instead of the freshman campus? Where is Dr. Prickett?
So I don't remember exactly when, but sometime second semester last year, we were made aware that Dr. P was going to move on to a new position. And so Dr. McTagg, who was our superintendent, approached me, having been a principal for a couple years over there, approached me and asked me if I would be interested. I think primarily, I've been here 26 of 28 years here in this building, 2 years over there. And just having experience as a principal, I think Dr. McTagg liked some of the things we were doing at freshman campus and some of the success we had over there. And he wanted to keep that going and bring it over here, rather than maybe open it up and bringing in an outside person. He thought just some consistency, me knowing the staff, knowing the sophomores and juniors pretty well, it would be a good fit to move over.
Dr. Prickett's molten shell is still fresh, and Mr. Eisman still has the opportunity to grow into it and make it his own. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Peter Wynn, Ariana Jensen, Ryan Tedman, and Atlas Witten.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including X, Insta, and TikTok.
For Sydney Boswell and all of Warrior Student Media, I'm Fionn Curtain. Have a wonderful week, Warriors, and thank you for watching.